Hello, I'm William Gallagher, and this is an extra 58 keys. Well, I mean, it's still, as ever, for writers like you and me who use New Write on Macs and iPhones and iPads, but this time it's an important update. Well, I say that. I mean, it's an important update if you use Mastodon and if you use home.social like I did, because the Mastodon server that I recommended, home.social, is closing down. Yeah, pretty much right now. It kind of got 1 foot out of the door already, but come June the 16th, 2023, toast. So, here's what to do and a little bit of why. So, hopefully it'll be relevant to you, whichever server you're on if you want to move. Previously, right, Mastodon, social media platform, but it's not like Twitter and Facebook. There isn't just one site you go to and sign up and then get on with it. Instead, you have to choose one of certainly hundreds, possibly a couple of thousand different little sites that are all collectively Mastodon. There is a list of them all on joinmastodon.com, and actually any Mastodon reading app on your iPhone that you use will include a search feature to help you find one. However, as I said in the original 58 Keys guide to all of this, link below if it's worth it, I said that when you're new to Mastodon, I don't believe there is any way to know which of these sites, which of these servers you should choose. So you just choose any of them. I mean, if there's a difference, I do not know how you can possibly tell until you're further down the line using them. I got a bit fed up actually looking through the list of indistinguishable, to me, different Mastodon servers. So I cheated. I copied this fella, poet Jonathan Davidson. He was on Mastodon before me. He was on a server called home.social. It's good enough for him, good enough for me. Thank you very much. Saved me looking. I copied him. Oh, by the way, read Jonathan Davidson's books and his poetry, okay? I mean, actually also read the footnotes in his books. You've got to do that. Link in the show notes below. Or no, forget that. Just go right now to jonathandavidson.net. Well, go there and then come back to move to a new Mastodon account. I should say also, actually, it was Theresa Ripley, if you're 58 Keys, who warned me that home.social was closing down. And in fact, she warned me before home.social warned me. Being a thorough sort then, armed with this knowledge that's going down, I asked Jonathan Davidson, where are you going? I picture him with a cup of tea and I go, what? He didn't know about the close down either. Some helper he is. I'm still reluctant to say, no, I'm more reluctant to say that it doesn't matter which Mastodon server you move to, because apparently they closed down. But I still don't see how you can possibly tell what's a good one, what's a bad one. And I did it. I started to schlep through the long list on joinmastodon.com, but then the very first one on the list, it was called mastodon.social, and it had a little line underneath that said it's the original server operated by the Mastodon, however you pronounce the German GmbH non-profit. Fine, that'll do me. I trusted it. So I've moved to that. My new Mastodon address is wgallagher@mastodon.social. It's not hard to move, but I also don't think it's obvious how you do it. So for you and possibly Jonathan, here's what you have to do. And let me start by just kind of giving you a summary, size up the job before we do the detail. The job is create a new account on mastodon.social or wherever you like. I mean, that one will do. In this new account of yours, tell it that you used to have an old one, and then you go back to the old account, my home.social one, and you tell that you want to move to the new one. And that's it, really. I do want to tell you it took me about 5 minutes, maybe, and actually after 5 minutes and 1 second, the key thing was I had to tear my Apple Watch off my wrist because it started notifying me with a tap, tap, tap of every person who has ever been following me on the old home.social and was now automatically moved over. Individually, every single one, tap, 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 yeah. But actually, is it still doing it now? Yeah, a little bit. It's very nice to have a lot of followers, by the way, and I do enjoy Mastodon. Here I am. I'm on a new Mastodon server, and okay, that's it really. If that's all you need to know to do this for yourself, well, off you pop. Make sure you stay in touch with me on Mastodon. It'd be good to hear from you. Otherwise, yeah, get yourself a biscuit. Here's an illustrated step-by-step guide. For thoroughness, job number 1, find a new Mastodon server and make an account there. If you're going to do what I do, you could just go straight to mastodon.social/start. But if you like, do take a minute to look around joinmastodon.com instead and see the long list of options, and then rapidly change your mind and just go straight to mastodon.social/start. You know how to create an account on anything. It's the same here as it is anywhere else. You've done it 100 times. Username, password, the verify via email address. Yeah, all of that, all done. This time, I remembered without prompting that I need to put a little profile picture up. But actually, that's one of those little details you can do anytime. Go back to this later when you've got it all working. The bigger step, the next important step. I read Mastodon on my iPhone on an app called MetaText. I think that for this moving around, that any third-party app or the official Mastodon one, they all work the same. Certainly, they are enough the same that I didn't think about this at all until just as I was starting to talk to you. Anyway, in MetaText, or I believe any other iPhone app, you do this. Click on your profile image. In my case, it's the photo there at the top left, to get a list of settings. When it appears, tap on Accounts. Then on the screen that then appears, tap Add. You won't be shocked to realise this is adding my new Mastodon account, the one I've just created, before I ditch the old one. So here you are, you've hit Add, enter the details of your new Mastodon account, the login username that you just set up, and then click Login. When it says it wants to sign in, you click on where it says yeah. You click on Continue and you wait a moment. Now you log in to your new Mastodon account. Read the whole screen. You're not going to. Yeah, neither did I, but it is bad. We should do. Read the lot and then tap Authorize. Must be serious. It's spelled with a Z. I've got to mean it. Now, back on that settings screen, tap Account Settings. And again log in. I was going to say log in. I should say I actually looped around this a couple of times because I think I screwed it up around here. When you are in this account settings section thing, scroll down below this bit where it asks you to log in, because you might find that you've actually already been logged in. But if you're not, log yourself in. And once you've slept through all of this stuff, you get this screen that looks at least like this, or something very similar. Scroll down to where it says move to a different account, but be careful, okay? Before you tap on that, anywhere there, check the top of your iPhone screen, the very top. It should say home.social or whatever your old Mastodon server was. Okay? If it says the new one instead, well then hit cancel and keep hitting cancel. Keep going backwards until you get to the login again and log into the old one. When you're definitely in the right old account, now again scroll down to move to a different account. And now you can tap Configure it here. In this section, under Handle of the new account, enter your new Mastodon account name and password, usual stuff, and then click Move Followers. Done. Yeah, one more thing. I told you that I looped around the login bit and I think I was making a mistake. I then also went around and around that last bit, the handle of the new account. And I should have realised this, but what I would do is I would enter wgallagher@mastodon.social, the new account name. Then I would tap in the password box and let my iPhone automatically enter the password. That's a great thing usually, but in this case, something I've done wrong. As well as entering that password, it overwrote my account name with my registered email address for that account, and I simply did not see that for ages, and Mastodon just kept, like, it was an entire minute I was going round and round this. Anyway, once you've done all of this with the right social name, all this stuff, the followers you have on the old account will be automatically moved to the new, and you will be notified of every single one which is nice, but individually. I should say, I presume I've lost conversations, but unfortunately, I don't see a way around that yet. What can you do? Listen, thank you very much for watching this extra 58 keys. The thing is, what I really wanted, right, was to be able to watch a 58 keys video on how to move Mastodon servers. So now I can just go off and watch our conversation. Again, take care of yourself, eh? Write more. Actually, write more proper stuff. Stop this piddling about with account settings. Get some more actual writing done. Things written. That's what we're here for. And I will see you soon.